everyone.
Hello.
Today, Brandon, where are we at and what are we doing?
Well, we are in Skagway, Alaska. We docked here early in the morning today. Spoiler alert, we've already done some stuff, but you will be seeing we went on
So what you are about to see
yes, you will.
is our
Go ahead, Sarah.
combination tour. We went on a city tour here in Skagway. We'll be doing a minibus tour up into the Yukon and then capping that out with the White Pass Rail back down here to Skagway.
Yeah.
So there is a lot to see.
Yes.
There's going to be a ton to cover in this vlog.
A ton.
We hope you enjoy all the highlights. It is gorgeous out today, so stay tuned.
Yep.
More to come.
More to come, but just look, everyone. Look.
My name is Tabitha, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. I came up for the summer in 2006, and I'm still here. So I've been here a minute, and I'll be your guide for the next 25 or so minutes. Pretty intimidating horn, isn't it?
All right, so this is amazing.
Incredible.
It's incredible.
So we are on the second leg of our tour. So this is the minibus tour that's going up into the Yukon, and then on the way back we're going to get the White Pass Railway.
Yeah.
But we're doing little stops throughout the trip up to the Yukon, and my goodness.
I'm going to go through a midlife crisis, and
My goodness.
Are we moving to Alaska? I don't know. Probably not. But
Gorgeous views.
it's
amazing
gorgeous.
information from our tour
Yep.
guide Andy, and I think even right now, before we've even gone on the train, we would highly recommend this.
Highly recommend it, yeah, but let's just keep enjoying this. And with Sarah, we'll insert a lot of footage and video, and we're getting back on. Let's go. All right, so we have stopped at
The official Welcome to Alaska sign,
which
means we are heading into Canada pretty shortly.
Soon, yes, going through customs and everything.
Yep.
But this is gorgeous. Sarah will insert video and photos. Maybe, can you do the of us in front of the Alaska sign?
There's just like a million. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, there's so much to look at. And it's cold because there's snow.
It's pretty cold,
We're
yeah.
just standing over on the Klondike Centennial sign, and there's like ice and stuff and everything.
It's
So I'm like,
crazy.
it's cold.
So Sarah will be inserting some footage here, but we just wanted to quickly stop and just show you guys this. Again, it's nothing we show you guys can ever do this justice.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
not
amazing.
possible. So anyway, we're gonna continue on. And we are in Canada.
We're back in British Columbia. We
Yes.
are technically not in the Yukon. Evidently, there is a tiny patch of British Columbia before the Yukon. We are not quite making it into the Yukon.
Does everyone remember Yukon Cornelius?
Oh, yeah.
From what, Frosty? No, Rudolph. What am I saying? Rudolph.
Rudolph.
What am I saying?
Oh, my gosh.
But there's the train track right there that we're going to be on soon.
Yep.
And this is a frozen lake. What lake did he say it was?
I do not remember, but
We'll
I
put a
bet there's
caption.
a sign over here.
Yeah, let's go look at the sign. But this is incredible. The train should be here shortly.
do right now?
We just got on board the train, car 306, for the ride back. So we took not a bus, what was it, like a minibus?
A minibus.
Which was amazing. Our tour guide was
Andy's awesome.
Andy was amazing. But we got on the train and we are now waiting to go back down the mountain back to Skagway. Sorry, maybe captions will be put up, but we are en route.
We are en route. We're outside on the viewing deck. It is definitely a very bumpy and tricky kind of ride, but it's so beautiful. I think the air feels amazing out here.
It's absolutely incredible. So we're just gonna enjoy this. All right, so Sarah, so far?
This is actually way fun. I have been really enjoying, I feel like I've been out more than Brandon, funnily enough.
A little bit more.
We have just been out on both sides of the, I don't know, what are we calling those things?
The train. Well, the little, the platforms between
little platforms.
train. Yeah, little metal platforms.
Yeah, it's been fun. I can't wait to see the footage because
we'll see how this
I've been using the GoPro and trying to get some different shots so you guys get to see different things, but it's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and highest of high recommends again. These excursions have been amazing.
Yeah, and I'm really glad we did the one way with the train, but also did some other stuff too because I think it really broke things up and we got to see different stuff.
Speaking of different stuff, let's see what we can see over here. Right, so you may not be able to hear me, I don't know, but just to show you, is a restroom in every car on this train. Sarah does not think this footage look. It's like Inception like going. So, but here's bathroom, toilet, sink, paper towels, everything. Not too shabby actually. So yeah, bathroom in every car if you need it, and I do. So we just got a quick bit of lunch on the ship.
Yes, lunch done. It worked well for us just because of our allergies. And in fact, there was a ton of allergy people at our lunch as well. So I think other people thought the same thing. But we adjusted stuff quickly, put on sunblock. And now what are we going to do, Brandon?
We are going to go try to walk this trail. Do you know what the name of the trail is?
Well, the one part is the Yakutania.
All right, so a little cut there. We stopped to look at some signs.
Yeah, sorry. Sarah's like very distracted. I'm like, squirrel. So we're going to the Yakutania Trail, and our guide told us today that's how it's pronounced, Yakutania.
Yakutania Trail.
Yep, so we're going to try to do that.
All right, let's head over there. It should be that way.
Yeah, a little hike, and then we are going to come back into the town, too.
Oh, yeah, we need to see this town.
Okay, we made it to...
We made it.
The entrance, the bridge, if you will, for Yakutania Point Trail.
Yeah. We're on a bridge.
Yeah. I will say, once you see it, it's super easy to get to. Oh my gosh, the views. But it is a little hidden. You got to kind of follow. You actually have to go kind of a little out in the road and on like some gravel by the airport. But once you find it, it's easy.
And we found out about it thanks to a channel you may have heard of. Who knows? Maybe you didn't. No. But Theme Park Express, Adrian, maybe someone is here before him who vlogged about it. Probably did. But that's where we saw it. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen it because of him as well.
Yeah.
So shout out to him and his channel.
Which was awesome. And I will say that our tour guide, Andy, actually mentioned it.
Yes,
and
he
was
did.
like, that's how we know how to pronounce it, because he was like, Yakutania Point.
Yep.
So he was like, make sure you come out there. He's like, if you're around the ship, it's easy to get to, and it's not too bad of a walk and hike. So yeah, it's really beautiful out here.
It's absolutely gorgeous. So, and again, the bridge, see, we are crossing
and you
it.
can see, maybe in the background, Brandon can go, the Wonder's right there. So it's not too bad of a walk. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, right over there, everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry. Boom, right there. So, sorry, everyone. But yeah, this is great. And we have a bike coming at us.
Ooh, let's go.
Jump out of the way.
Whoa.
So we found a trail, off a trail, and look at this. We almost fell.
No, we did not.
I almost died, everyone. No, but
yeah, there's some cool little side nooks
it's gorgeous
off
here.
of the main trail here, and I think they all converge together.
Yeah.
But you can kind of come through here, and you can see little quiet spots. There's a lady over here having lunch, reading, and then you can see all the ships from here too. So it's another nice little spot to view the cruise ships.
Absolutely.
It's really lovely.
Yeah, so we're continuing on.
Yeah. Well, a tragedy has befell us. What happened, Brandon?
I'm going to let you tell because I'm about to start crying.
Oh no. Well, you all have seen that we've been using our lovely little wireless mics that we just got
not too
long ago. And they've been working great on this cruise. Unfortunately, the little spot, Brandon went to move it and it fell apart.
It broke. You have to, in your phone, you have a receiver portion and you have to attach a slide in the lightning adapter into that to attach to your phone. I was reattaching that to the phone, and the tiny little part that connects into the phone just snapped right off. Snapped off in the phone. We got it out of the phone. We still have it. We are going to, maybe something's in Skagway, but probably not.
So I guess maybe just FYI, if our audio is bad for the rest of the trip, be kind to us. We're trying our best with it, and it is what it is. We broke something, and we'll get a replacement when we get home.
Or sooner, but let's keep going.
Okay.
All right, so we just went all the way. Yakutania,
something like that.
Peninsula. And we couldn't really see the ship. Pro tip, the Disney Wonder doesn't always park in the same spot. Oops.
Yeah, Brandon was like, it's gonna be there, and then we walked out and we're like, it's over there.
Yeah, it's obscured.
It's still there, but it is obscured.
Yeah, but we did go, I'm a little out of breath. We just got back from there. We got some photos, got some footage. We can mainly see the other cruise ships, but still an amazing location, highly recommended. And we're heading back into town now to explore that town.
Yeah, and quickly, in terms of accessibility, you definitely need to be ambulatory in order to do this. There are a lot of rocks, there are a lot of bumps. It goes up and down, so just bear that in mind. But there are some other easier trails that I think might be a little bit more flat and accessible.
Yeah. So ready to get back into town and explore Skagway?
Let's go.
Let's go.
How was it?
Dirty.
Brandon, what's going on? You look like a mountain man right now.
Well, everyone, a couple things. Old man Bebop here, coming at you. A little tired, a little more tired than Sarah, but HIPAA laws say I can't tell you I'm on 2 blood pressure medications. But no, I'm doing okay, for real. We just took a break. We were talking. Hopefully you can hear us because we don't have our microphones, but we might have a workaround. 2 possible options. One is probably only a 1% option, but I'm going to say it. Maybe there'll be something in Juneau for us tomorrow. Maybe DJI has a part we can get there or something. But if not, the microphones do have a backup recorder on the mics where you don't need to use the receiver. So in editing, Sarah would just have to, hopefully, it's easy, overlay our audio with our video. But she would, of course, then have to sync up what we, you guys get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if that goes. We'll test that. We will going forward, not now, but once we get back on the ship, try the mics out again. You might see them on us. Hopefully it sounds okay by the time you see this, but it would be the audio overlaid onto the video, and it might go perfectly. I mean, people obviously use it. It's there for a reason, so hopefully we'll get done on that. But yeah, so we just had a momentary downtime, but I'm about to stand up. I'm being rejuvenated. I'm being reborn. It's like a rebirth. Sarah's already in a better mood than I am. But yeah, so as of now, Mike's broke. We're not okay with it, but we're okay with it. And we're going to stand up. We'll stand up right now on video, everyone.
You did it.
I did it. Now we're going to walk this way towards our future, towards the horizon, and we're not looking back. We're not going back. We're going forward because that's all you can do when you break your DJI microphone pack is move forward. And we made it to the main street. Broadway.
Broadway. Yeah.
Broadway is right over there in Skagway, which has no, we learned on our tour this morning, no street lights. The nearest street light is what, 90 miles away, they said?
Oh, yeah.
I think 60 or 90 miles. So, Sarah, what are we doing now?
Well, I don't know. I think we're going to meander. We might go over here to the original depot. We might go to some of the other spots. This is a historic landmark. So all of the buildings have to have like a certain, they basically have to stay like they were back in the 1800s. So we're going to kind of take a look and maybe go do a little bit of shopping. We've got a few hours before we go back. So we're gonna push it right to the end. We're making this a Skagway full day.
And everyone, did anyone else like me, like your friend Brandon, play with Playmobil when you were a kid? This looks like a Playmobil town. If you played with Playmobil, leave a comment. Did you play with Playmobil? No,
but I was going to say it looks like a Hallmark town.
A Hallmark town or a Playmobil town. Actually, probably both are very accurate. So if you see footage of this, tell us which wins. Should we do a poll? Hallmark town or Playmobil town? Ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's go. So I got a Doughboy at the, what was it called? Just the Doughboy.
Klondike Doughboy.
Yeah, we took photos. We will insert
They do
it.
fry bread, which is basically like an elephant ear.
Yeah, this is like an elephant ear that we all grew up with. Again, this is not gluten-free.
No.
Not gluten-free.
Definitely not, but it looks like there's people going in there besides Brandon getting one. Cinnamon sugar, deep fried. Oh, so much grease.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's hot. It's an elephant ear, basically, but better because we're in Alaska.
Oh, jeez.
It's delicious. Everyone, let's get a look at those.
Oh, cinnamon sugar
fingers
hands.
again.
Yeah, we figured we'd get a few things, and then we're just gonna kind of look around the shops. It is actually very quiet. I'm gonna pan over.
Yeah.
The streets look very quiet. The last time we saw them, they were jammed.
Yeah, when we were coming back from the railroad.
Yeah, the rail.
It was a madhouse. I don't know if we got footage
Wall
of it.
to
We
wall
probably
people.
didn't.
Wall to wall people.
It was. They said it looked like it did back in the gold rush days.
Yeah.
And from the black and white photos we've seen, it did. It was wall to wall people, standing room only. We chose to go back to the ship. Sorry, I just finished my bite of Doughboy, everyone. Does everyone remember the Pillsbury Doughboy? Everyone, on the count of 3, wherever you're watching, go. 1, 2, 3. Everyone. All right, no, but it's been an amazing day. We've had a great time. Like, one little mishap, but we're not letting that ruin a lifelong dream of a vacation. After this, I'm going to finish this up really quickly, and I got a Coke as well. It's over here behind my leg, and then we're going to head in to explore. We still got a couple hours, and we got to get Sarah something to eat here. Can we find something for you?
I don't know. I'm probably going to get crab leg tomorrow.
Crab leg tomorrow. So Sarah's holding off. She's not eating anything till tomorrow, everyone. 24 hours now.
Oh, no.
No, she'll get dinner tonight. But we're going to explore this, either this Hallmark or Playmobil town. But it's been amazing, and it's gorgeous here.
Everything's closed.
Everything's closed. So pro tip.
It is 5 o'clock.
Yep. And a lot of places, which is fine, by the way, they don't change their hours just because there's cruise ships in town. Yeah, we had a lot we wanted to do, but our fault, completely our fault, but we're still going to look for stuff. All right, so update, minor success. We
got a few souvenirs.
We got a few souvenir gifts for friends and family. Not fully done yet with everything, but I am so glad we kept walking. Sarah and I love history, and not just what a place is now, but what a place was before we ever came here, And
Does we love museums?
Yes, very much so.
Go to museums a lot.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine visiting somewhere and not going to a museum.
This is a historic building, and again, because this is a national park, everything is still.
So I'm going to pan around, Sarah. Tons of historic stuff, and they have placards. And look at this, everyone. This isn't going well, but no. We are loving to read this and see all this stuff. But this whole town is a historic national park, right? Yeah. So very cool. Except for everything closing early, but again,
I understand. There's
I understand.
Not as many people out. Mistakes were made on our part, but I'm a little bummed because I really wanted to go into a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, man, we have like 2.5 hours and everything's just closed.
Everything's shutting down, but we're going to stay here and look at some of this actual historic stuff right here because it's so cool.
Yeah.
Sarah, let's touch something that's 130 years old.
Don't go splinter.
Oh yeah. Now we've laid our hands upon history, and we are passing through history. But no, seriously, we're just going to enjoy this.
Is passing through us.
Passing through us. So we're going to enjoy this and then eventually head back to the ship.
Yes.
All right, everyone, you can see Sarah back here taking photos and video, but we have found the house of negotiable affection.
That's true.
Sarah, you remain out here. I'm going in to negotiate some affection.
I think you need to negotiate with me, sir.
I am. Come negotiate. I'll give you 2 pence for your love.
Oh.
No. like that, we are back in our stateroom and about to leave our stateroom.
That's
Sarah,
right.
tell them what's going on.
Well, we came back from Skagway in town and we showered because we were kind of gross after a lot of walking.
It is so hot here right now. Even our tour guide, who's a local, recommended getting in shorts and everything. It's really hot.
Yeah,
the sun is
we're
sweltering.
sunburned.
Yeah. But anyway.
So, we showered. Ready to go. Well, we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
We're going to try to go to one of the lounges and then we have dinner at
hour and a half or
Animator's
so.
Palate.
But we have a surprise coming at dinner, and, well, you'll see.
I think we already told people.
We did yesterday.
Yeah.
Indian food.
Yeah, I'm getting
Awesome.
Indian food.
Yep.
Brandon's getting all the brie.
Yeah.
And his pasta.
And oh my gosh, that pasta. Oh my Mickey. But ready to go see if we can fit into Cadillac Lounge, maybe?
My guess is no.
My guess
Let's
is
see
no.
who's right.
Let's
Stay
go.
tuned.
Really quick, I don't know if Sarah's going to leave this in or not. I have tried to get footage of Sarah, some artistic shot of her doing the whole elevator, thing, which we'll show. It's automated with a touch. I cannot get it. She keeps messing it up when the camera appears. We're going to keep trying. All right, so we did make it to Cadillac Lounge, and it's not that crowded.
If we were betting, Brandon would owe me $1.
Yes.
Or I would owe Brandon
Yeah.
$1.
Oh, yeah. She would owe me $1, everyone. But I got the sidecar, which is something.
Got cognac in it.
It's got cognac. And Sarah's got the
I got just the Tattinger Rosé.
yes.
Champagne.
So let's have a sip, everyone. That's what
We're about to get live music.
This is what I needed. And we have about an hour before dinner.
And live music is about
And
to
live
start.
music's about to start. We want to sit here, listen, and enjoy one of our new favorite lounges on any Disney cruise ship.
Really quickly. We got 25th anniversary, silver anniversary XC coasters.
But they're not just flimsy
They're real
cardboard.
coasters.
They're leather, or probably faux leather, of course. But these are awesome, heavy-duty keepsakes. We love them. Let's listen to some music. All right, Cadillac Lounge is awesome, and dinner at Animator's Palate.
Yeah, and we were just jamming to the ears.
Yep.
Because that music is awesome.
That music is awesome. Sarah will put the name of the pianist that was there. He was amazing. Really, really, really liked him, and he sang "Rock Me Amadeus" in its original German from the hit 80s album Falco 3. But we are on our way to Animator's Palate now. And to dinner. Our appetizers already came at Animator's Palate. Alan is on point again. All we're waiting on is our drinks right now, but I got 4, why can't I think of the name? Fried brie. I only asked for 1 order, but he gave me 2, why not? And the pasta, what is it?
The truffle pasta.
Yes, they're both delicious. Let's just have a bite of the fried brie. There it is. That's all you need. I could live on these. These are actually from Triton's, but they're delicious. Let me just bite into the Percept.
Who's your favorite?
They're so good. Hashtag there it is again. I don't know what to say. Delicious appetizers, absolutely amazing. Highest high recommend. And Sarah's appetizer after she almost choked to death.
Yeah, the gluten-free bread went down the wrong way.
But she is okay.
Okay now. Not because the food is bad, but I got the salmon tartare, which is an appetizer I get every time we're here at Animator's Palate. It is gluten-free. It does contain dairy, but if you are gluten-free and you like salmon, I always say it's a really good winner. I've already had some bites. Spoiler alert.
She did.
And it's just as good as always.
So it's just as good?
Yeah, I would
All
highly
right.
recommend it. Again, if you like smoked salmon.
All right.
Or gluten-free.
Ready to enjoy?
Okay, so dinner is here, and I requested some Indian food, and so Alan brought me out, it looks like chicken curry with some rice. I was hoping for some vegetables too, but that didn't happen tonight. That's okay. I'm honestly just really full, so it's probably not too bad that I'm just eating this, but it looks good.
It should be good. Yeah. Yeah.
It's chicken curry. Ooh, spicy.
So what is it? I'm sorry.
Chicken.
Is it good though?
Yeah, it's good. It is spicy tonight. But it's good.
And do you really quickly want to say that how you can request this? I know we've covered it before. Other channels have covered it, but
yes, you can talk to your server. It's not on the menu. They rotate out the different kinds of curry options, but they usually have vegan options, vegetarian options, and then some kind of meat option too. But overall, very good.
All right. So my entree, I got the pork chop.
Yeah, with some mashed potatoes and some asparagus. You liked it before.
I had this before, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hold on here, it's good.
Yeah, usually you like this. The last time you had rice, Phillips, I think it's potatoes this time, which you are never going to turn down.
Much better than the steak they usually have. Oh, I'm just so sick of that steak. But potatoes. I'm gonna say something, but I mean this in a good way. The most generic but delicious potatoes I've had in a long time. They taste like your mom would make you at home. Really good. All right, so our dessert came, but very quick, everyone. Sarah and I were just talking, arguing, debating about levels of degrees, but we're going to leave it at that. And what I mean degrees, I don't mean like black belt, green belt, educational degrees, but would you guys like a separate channel about us?
Oh, no.
About our just friendly debates, like Siskel and Ebert would debate movies. We will debate anything, movies, music,
oh my gosh,
education, or we call it the educational arena.
Can you try your cookies and cream sundae?
Cookies and cream sundae.
Brandon's very excited because he usually loves this.
Falling apart. Really good. It's melting. I want to eat it, so let's flip this around. Let me show you what Sarah's got.
Alright, so my dessert is the crunchy walnut cake. So this is on the Animator's Palate menu. It is gluten-free. It does contain dairy. And of course, it contains nuts. This is this is a favorite of mine. I love the sort of crispy, crunchy, sugary walnuts at the bottom. And the chocolate mousse is good.
What is that, blood?
It's a raspberry sauce.
Okay, it's not blood. No one cut themselves.
No.
I'm just kidding. That's good.
Just good as ever. Nice and solid. Not overly heavy. And just yummy. If you like chocolate, if you like walnuts, I would give this one a go. It's very good.
All right, everyone, make it happen. Hashtag yummy. And like that, it's time for bed. We are back in the room.
Y'all, we're tired.
We are very tired. Today was another amazing day with one issue, of course. By the time you see this, Sarah will know if we have any audio from dinner on the mics.
I think we will.
Okay. We will not dwell on it. Tomorrow we will bring it up one more time tomorrow for people that missed this. If somehow you skipped it, go back and watch we're doing our hike and you'll know what happened. So anyway, wah, wah. But Sarah, today, day 4. Day 4?
Yes.
Skagway, day 4. Let's talk about it, and we'll try to keep it 10 minutes or under total.
Well, first of all, your gal Sarah has been almost falling asleep, so I'm sorry if I'm a little low energy right now.
Yep.
I feel like I'm back on day 1 when we embarked. I was like falling asleep the entire time we did our.
It's true.
Our hashtag debrief.
Hashtag debrief.
Maybe we can do like a highlight and then I don't know, tips, tricks, recommendations, thoughts.
Yeah. So
the highlight was definitely for me the excursion that we did this morning. Like every bit of it I really enjoyed. From taking the little vintage streetcar to the minibus and getting off in different spots and taking really cool photos to the actual train itself. I think it was a really good combination because it gave us the first part in the city was only 25 minutes.
Which a lot was filled in. Her name, I'm going to mispronounce it. Tabitha. Yeah, I almost said Tabitha. Does everyone remember wasn't there a movie called We're Moving On? Tabitha, you said, was her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was dressed up in a
little vintage outfit.
We rode the little streetcar thing. It was awesome. She gave a lot of detail. And what I liked about it is it seems like a majority of people we saw probably don't go more than a few blocks on Broadway, which is their main street. She took us further back to where actual people that live here live, their homes, their houses. We got to see their school, kindergarten through 12th grade, 125 students. Health center. Yeah, we won't. It's not bad. I mean,
they don't have a doctor.
They don't have. When she said it, there are 0 doctors here in Skagway. They have nurse practitioners, and they said they will stabilize you the best they can and get an airplane in, and it's a 45-minute flight to Juneau once you get on the plane.
The dentist comes 4 times a year.
4 times a year is the dentist. So they do have they have an emergency room. Even said emergencies in the back 24/7. But mental health counseling there. Everything is in this one building, and it was neat to see. And the school, 5 seniors this year graduating, kindergarten through 12th, is in one school.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good information.
Yeah, a lot.
And then after that, we transferred to like a minibus. Oh, first of all, I should say quickly, there was 19 of us on our tour.
Yeah, because there's different tours, right?
Yeah, there's different tours, and some people can do like just a bus tour both ways on the White Pass Railway. There was another one we almost did that was like the White Pass Railway up, and then you stopped at a place that had like a suspension bridge and stuff like that, but we didn't end up doing that one.
There's a lot.
There's a lot you can do, but there was only 19 people in our group, so it was a very nice, manageable,
very nice,
small size. We got into a bus. We got a new tour guide, Andy, who was awesome.
Yeah, Andy was awesome too. Very knowledgeable.
But it was great because if you have a tiny bladder or you drink a lot of liquid in the morning, you need to use the restroom. We were able to take a restroom break before because there's nothing on the bus.
Nothing.
And that was like a little over an hour drive up, and we stopped at a bunch of spots. And then we got to the train station, and from there, then we took the rail back down.
Yep. So...
but we got to stop. I forgot to say, we got to stop at a lot of spots, which you saw in our video.
Which
was awesome.
Amazing.
And the last spot we stopped at in British Columbia, we actually stopped at like a little lake. And the reason we stopped there was because the train hadn't arrived
yet. So he took us to another spot. So our tour guide said,
rather than make you sit here and wait on a bus, let's just go up down the road and have you get out so that you can see some really picturesque stuff.
And they will tell you before you go, do not forget your key to the world card and your passport. Canadian Border Customs does come on the bus, checks everything. It's I'll be blunt, it's perfunctory, but they come on legally. They have to. You hold your ID up to your face. They just quickly check. Same thing when you come back on the U.S. side.
Yes, so when you're on the White Pass Rail at the end, they do have to check that as well.
Yeah, very, very quick. But I would hate not to have it. I'm sure they don't deal with that too much, hopefully. But when they do, it's like, well, now what do you do? Oh, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. And I think we did it right. I think Sarah picked us the absolute correct excursion with the bus ride up and the train back. Because can we talk about our feelings now?
Yeah, I think, and I would definitely say if you like trains, this is gonna be a great option for you. But I will say going up and down might be a lot
on the train.
Because you're getting the train the same way, so you're not getting a lot of variation. The narration's gonna be pretty much the same. But also it can get it was really loud because there were 2 trains ahead of us, and because the trains were all timing out, we basically slow rolled, which is why some of our footage, well, I had the GoPro, but then also a lot of our footage too in general was more smooth because we were going so darn slow. But the brakes were going the whole time, so it squealed very loudly. So if you have auditory or sensory issues, and that might not be your jam.
And inside the cars, and our tour guide Andy said it too. We were lucky we went early. It's a hot box. There's no air conditioning. There is heat though, but they had turned that off. by the time we got there. It's a stove in every car.
And there's bathrooms in every single car.
Oh, wait till Sarah sees that footage. Let's see if she inserts it.
Ooh,
but yep, because I use the bathroom.
No.
But yep, she does. As she films this, she hasn't seen what I filmed.
No.
But yeah, so I want to say this. Again, it was hot here today. Even our everyone said, even locals said it was hot. But inside your car ended up almost being, I don't want to say, we weren't pouring sweat, but it was sweltering. It's a hot box. Now, coolly enough, no pun intended, when you step outside on the little metal platforms, there's the cold air. It felt glorious.
That was amazing.
It was amazing. But yeah, really, I want to echo what Sarah said. I don't know. I think it was like a 9 out of 10 excursion. Yesterday was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
This was an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. However, had we taken the train up and down, 6.5 out of 10. Only not because it's not gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The people on board were incredible people,
so
knowledgeable,
good.
so kind.
There's a lot of good information.
Yeah. The only thing is, I can't believe I'm saying this about a place so insanely gorgeous. But I am telling you this, on the way down, the last 30 to 40 minutes, everyone was just kind of zoned out.
There are people full out sleeping.
People were full out sleeping. And it's not for lack of anything, but it was sweltering hot. And
people were tired.
People were tired.
Also very early.
Yeah, we had to be ready and in the assembly area at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anyway, still amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. We would recommend probably.
I think it would be tough for kiddos.
Yeah.
So know your kids, know what they can tolerate, know if they have activities or things that they can do while you're on the train. If you are a photographer and you love, or if you love trains, you will really love at least doing one way of this, because we were outside on the platforms a ton.
Quite a bit, yeah.
You'll see some cool footage because we use the GoPro, we're going to use the big camera. And yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. So it was really fun to get to do that. And
it really was.
Do that.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I don't want what I just said to dissuade you.
No, I was going to say, I would recommend it. And I really liked the way we did it.
Yes, I do too.
It worked out well.
And I would do it that way again. If someone said, should we do train up and down? Sure, you should. But I'd recommend the bus.
Yeah, and we had a couple people that were maybe a little bit more mobility challenged in our group. And
Yeah, we did.
And they did a lot more sitting and didn't, but it was great for them because they still got to see stuff and participate.
Yeah, amazing. So after that, we quickly came back for lunch.
Yeah.
You guys saw that. We moved on.
Lunch,
we'll move on from
easy.
that. Then went back into Skagway.
We went to Yakutania Point, and some tragedies happened. But
we're gonna bypass the tragedy.
But still, it was really beautiful out there.
Really beautiful. Sarah said this on the trail. We filmed it. It is. You need to be ambulatory to do that. Would you agree?
Yeah. I would say maybe we started to go, but we were just way too hot to go to the pet cemetery side.
I am so upset we missed it, but it was my choice. Sarah said it was up to me. We kept going, and it was one of those things like in a movie. Okay, next corner, if we don't see it, we're turning back. Okay, next corner, if we don't. We didn't see it, we turned back. We did want to get into town.
Maybe this is an omen from like Stephen King that we should not.
Yeah, does everyone remember Pet Cemetery?
We shouldn't go that way anyways.
Yeah, we did want to see it, but we did go to, I am so sorry, Yakutania. And here's the thing, again, shout out to the channel Theme Park Express, especially his cruise content. I don't know if he was the first, Adrian is his name, to put it out there, but he's the first of a lot of people. First one we saw.
Now our tour guide did recommend it.
Yeah, so
it may be more well known than we knew, but it was the first time we'd seen it.
But it was funny because after our tragedy, we got to the point where like, oh, here it comes. Okay, it was still all worth it. We were so excited, and yes, gorgeous. This is not a knock on it.
Very beautiful.
However, tragedy number 2 befell us when we walked out there to this gorgeous point, which we didn't film all that. Very rocky. Again, you need to be able to move. And
you'll see some footage from what we did.
But we get out there to look at the gorgeous, amazing ship that we're on right now, the Disney Wonder. And guess what you couldn't see? The Disney Wonder.
The ship wasn't in the same spot as it was like when he went out there.
So very happy for him and everyone that's got to see it that way and everyone who will get to see it that way. We did not.
Still a beautiful hike.
Yeah.
There's a bathroom near the end of the trail.
It's like Brandon went to the bathroom there too, and you said it was not good.
Yeah, I just.
But it is beautiful. We also saw people that I believe were local that were just hanging out. Like one lady had a whole lunch with her,
reading her book and everything.
Yeah, another lady was out on the Yakutania Point just jamming and chilling.
Absolutely gorgeous. It is tiring. It's not like a super hard trail, but it was very hot today. Like we said, it was very hot.
And dress appropriately and make sure if you don't have bug spray to wear long sleeves or be prepared because the Alaska bird, the mosquito, is out there.
Also, really quick, because we're shouting out YouTube channels, we want to give a huge shout out to a channel called Young at the Parks, Kelly and Joe. They have not vlogged in a while. Hopefully they're coming back, we heard. But Kelly and Joe, Young at the Parks, as far as we know, are the very first vloggers that ever did a Disney Alaska cruise and actually vlogged it day by day, which has become all the rage in the last 4 or 5 years. They beat everyone to the punch. So, and they have their cruise
really
series
good.
is great. They're really good, really funny. Highly recommend their Alaska cruise series.
I would say it's still good to watch today.
Today, yes, absolutely. We rewatched it and everything before we came on this cruise, but I think their series is about 4 or 5 years old at this point. I could be a little off on that, but huge shout out to them. They are the OG Disney Alaska cruise vloggers that broke it down day by day.
Hashtag OG.
Hashtag OG Joe Kelly. So give Young at the Park some love. Subscribe to them as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say, I'm going back.
No, go back.
We got to see, in terms of wildlife today, we got to see the actual Alaska state bird. I cannot remember its name right now.
We'll put
I'll
a caption
put it right under here. But the little critter just went across the road, and our
driver stopped.
And he's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, he's like, "We can't hit the Alaska state bird."
Yeah, and the
little guy, about this big.
He went.
Yeah, he reminded much more tiny. We're from Florida, of course. The sandhill cranes that will not get out of the road sometimes, and you just cringe. You're like, "Please don't get hit. Please don't get hit. Please don't get hit." And that's what this little guy was. Mm-hmm. It's like most birds when a car.
Yeah, put in a little.
This little dude didn't fly, so I hope this little dude's doing well. But he did make it across the street. He did make it. Yeah. He's brave. He's the official bird of Alaska. And we will put the comment what he is.
Yeah. So the other quick tip, because we're getting a little long in the tooth on this debrief.
Oh, we are. Yeah. Look at the timer.
But just really quickly. Yes, Skagway, as of right now, on Disney Wonder, is a long port day. So we were here from 7 to 8, basically. So basically 12 hours, almost.
No, 13 hours. 13
so it was a long, long day, which a lot of people do like couple excursions. We just did the one because we thought that was enough. So it would give us time to explore. Yep. Mistakes were made. I guess we should have gone to the town first.
And then the hike.
Before we did the hike, because... 9 year, everything was closed.
Yes.
And we didn't know. We didn't look. We just made an assumption. That is on us.
Yeah, wrong. And we know what it is to assume, don't we? I'm not going to say it.
Pro tip for all of you.
Yes, absolutely.
In case you are coming here to know about, if you want to stay out, a lot of stuff between 4 and 5 shuts down. Yep. And I think it's because it becomes a ghost town. Like literally there was barely anybody out when we were there.
Yeah, it was shocking. When we got here early in the morning, started our tour, it was dead. But when we got back, I'm surprised cars weren't hitting people.
Yeah, because we got back around noon and it was just insane.
Yeah, it was Lemmings. Insane. Did you ever play Lemmings? Yeah, it was insane. But by the time we got back after the hike, ghost town again.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolute ghost town. So let's wrap this up. Let's bring it home. Sarah, what did you think? Because I do want to get one more thing out there of Skagway.
Well, I love the excursion.
Yeah, excursion.
I love the exteriors of all the places in Skagway.
Yeah. I want to talk.
We just number one, we did not get to experience a lot of it. 2, a lot of what we did get to experience, because we did try to go to some of the historical spots. Mm-hmm. They didn't have a lot in them, and I wanted them to be full museums.
Yeah, we love museums and
a lot of it was like centers. The facade. We went into the Driftwood building. I will put in again what it was. It was the Arctic Brotherhood building.
It was awesome on the exterior. Yeah, but I say just an information center, but they were very kind to us in there and everything. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. So here's my thing, and I don't expect anyone. You don't need to agree. Sarah doesn't need to agree. The area is gorgeous. The facade, all the buildings they're beyond gorgeous. They're almost, they are. They're precious. They're historic sites. Everyone we met was awesome. However, because it kind of is, it felt like a tourist trap. To me, Sarah's never been here before, but have you been to Pisa in Italy? Yes, you see the great photos of the Leaning Tower. There's a basilica there, which isn't in most of the photos, but it's gorgeous too. But it's a tourist trap. You get in there and all around you that you don't see in the photos are kiosks just selling you stuff, aprons with naked people on them and stuff. And you're like, what's going on here, everyone? Skagway didn't have naked people. I don't want to pretend that.
Well, it did have a house of
ill repute.
Of affection. What was it?
Yes.
It was, what was it?
We'll put you guys saw the footage.
So funny.
It was yeah. So, no, Skagway, gorgeous. It just, let me ask everyone, leave a comment too. I could do Google research. I'm not going to. I want you guys to comment. Why do all cruise ships and cruise ports just have jewelry shops? What's the history of that? If you want to buy jewelry, that's awesome. No one has an issue with jewelry, but they're everywhere. Half the stores in Skagway were jewelry stores. I don't know. There's jewelry stores on every cruise shop, at every port, and on every cruise line. Anyway, moving on.
People enjoy the deals.
I guess they do. Skagway was gorgeous, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. The facades are
100%
awesome.
100% will come back.
100%, yeah.
Well, I'd love to explore it when more is open.
Yes. I wish maybe they will years from now. A huge museum would be nice or something like that. Yeah. But, again.
Really enjoyed it overall.
Really enjoyed it.
And the hiking trail's amazing.
Yeah, amazing. We just had a tragedy. We laid something to rest on that trail. So, anyway, moving on. Dinner was, you guys just saw dinner.
I was going to say, we had dinner. Dinner was good. We'll maybe do a video where we talk a little bit about overall with the cruise and the dining this visit, because it's been a little hit or miss. But we got to go to Cadillac Lounge, and the pianist there.
One of the best.
So fun.
Here's the thing. That was
some 80s.
Sarah and I were talking.
Craziness.
What? The answer is yes and no to what I'm about to say. I might give you the answer. It's like Jeopardy. I'll give you it in advance. Was he one of the best performers we've seen on a cruise? Yes, but no, because everyone's been great.
Yeah.
All these people are great.
Don't sleep on the entertainment.
Yeah, and our server was Ella from Ukraine again, who was awesome. But yeah, the entertainment is amazing. He was incredible. So that's about it.
Yeah, so tomorrow.
Double the time I thought it would be, everyone.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. But you
stuck in. You love it.
Yeah, do you? So tomorrow.
Yes, I do.
Sneak peek for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Juneau Day. And
what are we doing?
We are going to the Sled Dog Summer Camp.
Yes.
To see sled dogs and all ages.
Of all ages. Everyone wants to see the puppies, as do we. No, it's not just about the puppies. It's about the elder dogs. It's about... Elders are no better or worse than the puppies. And you know what else? The middle-aged dogs. Just a normal dog. Yeah. We cannot wait.
Yeah. And it may be a rainy day. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as of now, it might be raining, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. And then hopefully we're going to... We have to leave the port at 4:45. So we're going to hit tomorrow in Juneau. Mm-hmm. We really want to go to the Alaska State Museum because we have heard good things about that. There is a gin distillery, and it is number 2 on my list.
Are we going there, Sarah?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'll be very sad if we do not go.
We need to go to the gin distillery, everyone, and buy some gin.
So those are our 2 priorities.
Yep.
We're going to see what else happens. We have to do some shopping for family. Mm-hmm. We're going to see how it goes.
Yes. But with that, thank you. Thank you to the patrons on Patreon. Thank you for being patrons for as long as you have. Thank you to our subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Thumbs up, bell, subscribe if you haven't yet. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. That's it. Leave a comment. Have you been to Skagway? What did we miss? We missed a lot. Did we do anything that you wanted to do? Have you hiked the trail? Everything. Just comment. We'll comment back. We do respond to every comment. So this was an awesome day.
Awesome day. Thanks for following along. Yep. Thanks for sticking out with us with this
for
long
a 20-minute debrief. People love them.
We'll be back tomorrow with more fun, more excursions, and probably more tired.
So,
so with that, we will see you soon.
Bye.